I think that employees should be afraid of their boss.
Okay. That's what's happening right now.
Employees should not feel comfortable, friendly, chummy, or empowered to make decisions or even speak up, even look in the direction of the boss.
I agree that the boss should be a scary figure.
Is that crazy to say?
I disagree entirely.
What?
You do?
Yes.
Well, you're all digital
does not
marketing with your
surprise me.
beanie on, okay?
Oh, okay. I think
Tell me.
both of you are stupid and wrong.
Why?
That's okay.
Boss has to be. You can't be their pal because you're their boss.
I'm not saying you got to be their pal. I'm not saying that.
Well,
but I am saying you have to. You shouldn't instill fear in the people doing the work for your company.
The kind of fear where it's like now that he's walked in, we can't vape. We can't vape in the room because
that's a different thing.
It's like
See,
that's
we're
scary,
talking,
but they're
you're talking
scary.
respect.
But
Yeah, we're
no.
talking respect. You got to respect the boss.
Yeah,
You can't just take your panties out and throw them around when the boss.
I'll
comes
tell you
in.
this: at my job, there's several people who are considered the boss, and only one of them is feared.
Oh.
And the other one wants to be feared. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, and let me tell you something, man.
but the reason why he's not feared is because he is too chummy. He likes to be cool with the people. He actually cares what they think in like a social way, and like that makes him unable
Do
to.
you not like him?
I like him, but like, you know,
But that's the problem. But
he
he'll
cares.
never be successful.
no, he's great, but like they're like I could, he's just
Here's the thing,
He
folks.
doesn't act the
You
same.
will never. This is why I'll never be president or I'll never be the leader of a company or an organization. I am too friendly. I'm just too cool. I'm too down to earth. I'm too grounded. I'm too relatable.
Yeah.
No one fears me, okay? You can say a lot of things about me, and there are a lot of things that have been said and will be said about me. But fear and respect is not one. Fear is not one, okay? If you see me coming down an alleyway, you're like, I got this. I'm robbing this guy. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is the problem with some chummy bosses. Like, I just feel like I've worked at jobs where I like my boss and nothing gets done.
Really?
What
kind of jobs?
Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not that nothing gets done, but I've worked at places where I'm friends with the boss and then I end up having to do all the work.
But is that the chummy boss that happened with?
Yes.
Interesting. But even the mean boss, that's the same thing.
Well, I guess you're right. So it's like you might as well have a nice
Might as
boss
well be a
because
nice
the
guy.
mean boss. Oh my God! I remember I had a
He's
job.
not doing the work.
Dude, I had a job where I was selling copy machines.
Oh my God, dude! What are you, Italian?
Door to that's a guinea as fuck job. Like, hey, it's a couple of.
it's a
You ever heard
machine.
of Kanika Minolta? It's these Asians, man. They're doing crazy shit with the rollers and the fucking staplers.
Yeah.
So I was a door-to-door outside-based copy machine salesman.
Wild.
Insane.
Outside
sales.
What does that mean?
I would go into the office. I was working hybrid well before the pandemic. Okay, I mean not well. It was 2018, but
Not
whatever.
well before. Right before.
But right before.
Yeah.
I was ahead of my time. So I would go into the office Wednesday mornings and Fridays.
Right.
I'm sorry, Monday mornings, Wednesday afternoons, and Fridays.
Okay.
That's when I would go into the office. The rest of the time, I'd be outside in my car in Pennsylvania driving around like an idiot. I had no idea what to do. No one trained us.
Did you ever go to the casino instead?
No, I didn't. I
Wind
should
Creek
have. I
over
should
there.
have.
You
But
should have.
I'll tell you what, a lot of salesmen did crazy shit. I would
sure.
drive around like a fucking chump all day and listen to like random things on the radio.
Like
I would
what?
eat my lunch in like a Target or something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was so funny because my boss was such a hard ass. And it's like, bro, you can't be a hard ass.
No.
Here's the thing. If you're a hard-ass, badass boss, that's one thing. You can't be a badass, hard-ass boss in a stupid or failing industry.
Yes.
You can't. Like you can't. He would sit there and he would literally talk about himself like he was the Godfather. He made fake business cards where his last name was Corleone.
Wait, what?
I know.
Are you being honest?
I kind of feel bad now.
You're actually being honest?
Yes.
What do you mean? faked his last name to be like
I
the
mean
Godfather's
that
last
he.
name?
What I'm saying is, I walked into his office. He said, "Look at these business cards I had made." They said his first name, which was Donald, which I shouldn't have said, and then his last name, and then his last name was Corleone.
Wait, that's not his actual last name.
No,
But you know why he picked Donald, right?
of course. No, Donald is his real first name.
Well, but Don Corleone is from The Godfather. What a loser, dude. What a fucking loser. Oh my God. This guy was living a fantasy.
Bro, and you walk in, he had picture frames from The Sopranos and The Godfather, Al Pacino, all this stuff.
God.
And he would sit there and he would try to be intimidating. He would sit there and be like, I remember one time I came by with a deal on his desk and I threw it and I gave it to him and he was like, well, you want some action here? You want some action? And I was like, dude, we're selling copy machines. Will you shut the fuck up? I mean, we're selling copy machines. Nobody here is the man, okay? Do I have to? No one is cool here, buddy. Amigo, you want some action? I'm like, dude.
What did he mean? What
He's
do you
trying
think he
to
even meant?
I don't even know. I don't even
Right,
know.
yeah.
I literally
What
said,
is the
I
action?
remember I just went, I don't know. That's what I said. Because, dude, that's the thing. It's like, so often I think that there are different, there are different types of boss who work with different types of people, right? Like, there was another guy in that office who was just like him, and they were like this.
They
you know what I
loved
mean?
each
And they'd be in the office, and he'd get a phone call, I'd be like, yo, yeah, awesome. You're the man. Crush it.
It's like when
That was Jeremy.
It's like
you
two
know what I mean?
autistic guys with like Settlers of Catan. Like they could talk about it forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what it was like. And it was like they're if you don't line up with what your boss is, then you're not going to have fun and you're not going to respect them.
In a bullshit industry, yes.
In a bullshit industry. Yes,
Right.
yes.
Selling copy.
If you're in the foxhole, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because you're under fire.
Right.
But if you are in the office, which, funny enough, even though you're in an office, which is the complete opposite of a battlefield, you use the same, if not more, battleground lingo. Do you ever notice that?
Yes.
That is one of my biggest pet peeves of the corporate industry.
Yeah.
You're in an office.
What are you guys
You're
talking
walking
about?
around on carpets and everything's like, Alex, you need to attack this goal.
Yes,
You need to
dude.
attack this goal. Alex, we had a info dump and we have some ammunition for you to... It's an email!
I gotta put out a couple of fires.
Yeah,
That's
I gotta put out
classic office
fires.
shit.
What are you saying?
Literally, I need to look at an email. That's
Literally,
what that
yeah.
means.
I need to
That's
put
what
out
that means.
fires. What, you need
Putting
to
out
you need to
fires
send an attachment?
Means
Is
you have to CC another guy on an email. It'd be like plus John on that email. That's what putting out fires is.
and they have to write plus John because it's like
And then you make like $150,000 a year.
yeah, and then you make $120,000 a year, even though we have to do all the work. Anyway,
Right.